Hey guys, I have the Armytek Tiara C1 Pro. This is a new EDC flashlight that I got. I've been carrying it every day for the past week and a half, and I usually like to wait longer for a review, but if anything changes I'll make an update video. But I like this one even better than I expected, so I wanted to make a review right now. So this is my other EDC light, the Streamlight MicroStream, and really like it. I have a video on it if you want to watch that. And I'm not gonna stop carrying this one. It'll just be for kind of certain times. I've already had to once where I just needed a slimmer light. I was going somewhere where I wasn't really taking much, so this one's a little slimmer, but a little bit taller, and it's a little bit lighter. So that's it'll still be used for certain times. But enjoy that light, and yeah, I've had it for a while and only changed the battery once. So good light. But anyways, this is a video on this flashlight right here. So I like a simpler light, and that's why I have the MicroStream. Now, the only thing this doesn't have is momentary on, but other than that, it's great. And I got it because I've been wanting a flashlight that has a magnetic tail cap, believe it or not. But yeah, I like kind of the multi-purpose use of the flashlights. I like the clip on this one because I could put it on the brim of a hat. It's got going both ways. So, but this one, you can interchange the clip on both sides. You can take the clip off if you don't want to wear it. And I can put this on a hat. I can also clip it on a t-shirt or a pocket or my belt or pants because it's got a front facing lens. So it's got the magnetic tail cap, which is removable. It's got a separate spot, so you can take out the magnet if there was some reason why you didn't want it in there. But if you're buying this version with the magnet, I suppose you wouldn't want to do that. But it's nice that you have options, and with this light you do. This light you have so several different battery types you can put in there, and it's got I guess this is the 3 types right here. I'm not a flashlight expert by any means, so I tried doing my homework on a bunch before I bought this one. I was looking at Olight and Zebra, so I would check the website for all the stuff because there's different versions of the Tiara. So you want to find out exactly what you want. And again, I'm no expert. I'm just telling you what I like here. So it's got the button right here, and it's got memory mode, which I really like. I usually don't fiddle around with things too much. So this is the high right now, and it's daytime, so it's hard to see. But you can hold it down, and it'll get you this little I guess kind of firefly, and you can keep holding it down and it'll scroll through the modes. You can just press twice and that brings you to kind of a medium, and then 3 times will bring you to high. I think there might be 4 settings for the lights. There's that firefly, I don't know what they call it, but that low light, then low, and then medium, and then high. And then 4, there, we'll get you strobe. And then it's on memory mode, so it'll come back to whatever you turned it off as. I usually leave it on high. Unless I'm doing some enclosed work really close, then I'll put it on the medium. So, got your options there. Again, I don't usually fool around with the different options, but you got them there. Another thing I like, you can stand it up. I have other lights. I might do a comparison in another video, but at least for my EDC lights, you know, this one, that's what was a drawback there. I can stand it up. It's got the magnet. I can also stand it up on its head. I can also lay it down on its side. Now, on this side, it's rounded to contour for your finger, so it's nice and comfortable to hold. So you can just move the clip if you need it to sit exactly this way. Otherwise, on this side, it rolls back just a little bit. But if you stand up on the other side, you don't have to move anything, and it stands up there. So lots of options. You got your clip that's removable, and if you get the Pro, it comes with the magnet, comes with the clip, a couple extra O-rings, comes with a headband for a headlight, use it as that, and a wristband to use it as a wristband light. So really great. There's version that doesn't come with that extra stuff, but for the honestly a little bit more that you're paying, I think it's worth it. Now it's going to vary how much you pay because it's going to depend on what version you get, but I mean, and they seem to have some deals on sometimes, so I'd say depending on whether you're getting a deal and what kind of flashlight you're getting for something around this, which is in their headlamp category, but you definitely can carry as EDC. It's been very comfortable, but I'd say you may be looking at $40 to $90, somewhere in that range. Again, sorry, I'm not giving you exact stuff, but you got to look on their website. They have a million different options and flashlights. They have flashlights that are more center focused and smaller for EDC carry. That's they'll have a section EDC lineup. But I was actually looking for something like this with a 90-degree facing flashlight, and I was looking for something with a magnetic bottom. I really like this light. It's worth the money, even up to the $90 mark, and that's Canadian. It's a Canadian company, so it's good to support. The coating seems to be really tough. It feels different than this one. It feels tougher. We'll see how it gets on in time. Sitting in my pocket, obviously it's wider. It's pretty comfortable. I haven't noticed anything. It's all rounded corners and everything, so nothing jams into you. You got a little bit less pocket space when you're putting your hand in to grab something, but it's pretty negligible. It's very comfortable. You know, if you're looking at something that you really want super slim, then go with something more like this, because even though this one's comfortable, this one's even more comfortable. Now this one, again, depending on the version you get and the batteries you have in it, I don't really want to give you guys specs on the lumens, but it's plenty bright for me. Now, obviously, this is going to be several hundred lumens at least. And this one, the beam is a kind of spread out beam, which is something that's I was kind of looking for. This one, the Streamlight's more of a direct kind of focus. And even shooting this out in my yard, it shines up the whole yard. So it goes a far distance as well, which I was shooting out and it was about 50 plus feet, and I was still able to see everything in front of me. Yeah, let's see if I'm missing anything here. Right now I have a CR123 battery in there. But yeah, to get to the battery part there, I usually just like dealing with the AA's and AAA's. I don't like dealing with a whole bunch of funky batteries because most of my stuff runs on AA or AAA. But I went with this one again because it's got several battery types you can run in here. So even though it's not something I normally carry for the battery type, I have options of what I could put in here. So I really like that. The button, you have to really push on it to turn it on. Not overly hard, like where it's going to be tough to push it, but you're not going to accidentally turn that on in your pocket. I've laid down with this in my pocket, sat down, done work in the yard and yada yada yada, and never has it accidentally turned on. And I've never had problems with this light either. So I might do a comparison video with a few other flashlights I have, but I don't usually have exact duplicates for flashlights. Usually they're different, so it would just be a kind of a comparison of how they work, not really against each other. So if anybody wants to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I think I've made this video long enough and jammered on. But I recommend this light, and I would at least check out Armytek's website and see what they're all about. Because yeah, it's good. It's a good company, uses good parts, and everything I've seen here shows quality. And it's good to support Canadian company for those of you watching in Canada. And anyone in the States, it's a good company too, so, or anywhere else in the world. But I'll let you guys get on with your day, and you guys have a good one.